Hello there. It's a joy to come your way again. What an amazing time we've been having on this show. And first things first, if you have not watched episode 1, 2, 3, go forth and just look back at Nashami Wangara YouTube channel. Usikose chochote. Ensure you are updated. The shows are getting better. The lessons are becoming more and more amazing. And we just want you to be part and parcel of this. But thank you so much to everyone that has been watching, everyone that has subscribed. The comments, I really appreciate. From those comments, we are getting direction on how to continue with this. So I really must thank each and every one of you. So if you have not watched any man, your comments are missing out. Come on, just join us. But it's such a joy to come your way again. Dear Parent Show continues. We have always said we are here to learn and relearn. There's never an end to learning. My dad in the days of old had a car sticker in his car. I still remember it. It was written, Maisha ni shule, inabidi ujifunze. Literally. And that's us. Every day we are learning. And you will stop learning when you're gone. Lakini kama uko hapa, we keep learning. And we have always said, this is our guide in this show. Dear Parent Book. This is what is going to guide our conversations in and out of the parenting journey. So you need this copy. We will give you the details later. But before I get to so much conversations, because leo nasikia ni kama nenda kupiga story sana na wewe usikose kutusikiza. So I have an amazing young lady joining me on set today. And we will have a good one. That I know for sure. That man can energy level kamepanda. So if you see some Gen Z tendencies in me today, mtu wangu, just bear with me, because man, it's gonna be amazing. Well, without much said and done, I just want us to get to know her, and then from there we will pick it up. Sawa. Okay, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Hi.
How
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am amazing. Yeah. It's so good to see you.
Thank you.
We ngoja, mbona smile yako iko contagious like that? Ukismile lazima mtu smile back. Sikudanganya hadi audience wata smile.
Na smile.
Na si ndo nasema iko very contagious. Nina smile back at you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you so much.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Please introduce yourself. We want to get to know you, please.
Okay, so my name is Rohannie, Naliaka, job. I am a girl.
Yes, thank you.
I am a teenager, almost done with teenaging life.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I had to say that part.
You're almost done.
Yeah.
Okay, you know when girls are younger, in teenagehood, we don't mind saying our age. We don't mind. But when we get to some ages, we are like, just now I've grown up. So, would you be okay telling us your age?
Yes.
How old are you today?
As of right now?
Yes.
I'm almost 18.
You're almost...
I'm even 18.
Okay, Sawa, let's work with 18.
Yeah.
Okay. You're done with high school?
Yeah, I'm done with high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you in some school na huko, Western, ama Bungoma, ama Kitale, ama Pwani?
I wish.
Oh, okay. Where were you?
But I was in a school in Nairobi, Westlands. Ilikuwa St. George's Girls. Yeah.
You're such a Nairobian. Were you born, bred, raised in Nairobi?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I was.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Was.
It's good to know. Some of us came to Nairobi, I think, at the age of 20, 21, thereabout. We grew up in the other side of Mumias. But anyway, it's so good.
Those are my roots.
You're from Mumias?
Yeah.
Okay, one day we will talk. Mumias. Not today, though. Let's talk Uparare. But anyway, Rohannie.
Yeah.
So I want you to help us know you some more. Like, tell me something about your family. Anything.
My family.
Like how many you are. Just anything. Let me not box you in saying what, but just say anything.
Okay. So something very random.
Yes.
I come from a family of 5. and I'm the second born.
Uh-huh.
I am a middle child, and I must have been the most stubborn child.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because I was just a lot.
Oh.
As a child, I was just a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm still a lot.
Uh-huh.
I still break things.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I love my family so much. Yeah, my parents are married. If that's authentic. Yeah, and I love my grandmother.
Oh.
So much.
Oh, is she the one called Naliaka?
Yeah, she's that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder you love her. So it's a Naliaka affair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good to know. It's interesting. I wish I hosted your mom or dad and asked them, does she still break stuff? Who knows? We might host them one day.
Amen. Amen.
Okay. So you said you're the second child.
Yeah.
Look, okay. My family, we are many. But we are born in, did I say quarters or thirds, whatever. So the first 4 are following each other. Then kuna kabreak kadogo, si kakubwa, like 2 years. And then kuna wengine 4 wamefuatana. And then kuna break, like 4 years. Then kuna wengine. Like that is how my family is arranged. So you, the 5 of you, are you like back to back or are you spaced?
Okay, some of us are spaced, some of us are... Because like me and my older sister, we have an age gap of 8 years. And then the next one, like 6. So I don't know what happens in between.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, sometimes the parents choose to space intentionally. But anyway, thank you for bringing us into your family and into Rohannie's life.
You're welcome.
Now, tell me about one thing. Forget about the breaking of stuff, which is a good thing we have noted. But tell me something you can remember from your childhood that either memorable or a sad thing, or just something challenge that happened when you were a kiddo that you can remember.
When I was young, I was just a lot.
You were just a lot.
I would insist on that. I'm the most beaten child.
Oh,
mimi ndo nimechapwa.
Kiboko ilitembelea kwako sana.
It's a good cause. Nimetokea vizuri at least.
Kiboko ilisaidia.
Lakini
so spoil the child, spare the rod and spoil
the child. It's true.
So Team Rohannie, watoto wachapwe.
Watoto wachapwe.
Okay.
Chape watoto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll chapa your children?
Very well. Okay. You know, I promise.
Allow me sip water.
What I watch.
Because
2045.
Because we are living in a generation that are like, please usinichapie mtoto wangu. But kama kichapo ilikusaidia, that's a good one.
Ilinisaidia. Nilisoma vitabu. Yeah.
Okay. And now tell me about you. Well, you're still in your teenagehood until 19, madam.
Right now.
So turning 18, then there's 19 before you go to 20. But tell me about Rohannie as a teenager, like when you turned 13 and anything, just the transition, how it either it affected you positively or negatively. Just tell me about Rohannie the teenager.
So I feel like Rohannie, we said from that, turning into a teenager, I had a lot of expectations. Kuna jua sasa mimi ni mkubwa, hakuna kufungiwa, like I can go. Like you can't tell me I'm 13. 13 was a big age for me. I felt like, you know, I watched a lot of movies back then. So 13-year-olds were driving in those movies. So I was like, it's my time to shine. Reality.
Reality kwa ground.
Reality. But I guess it was like a nice stage for me. I think hapo kwa teenaging ndo nilichapwa vizuri.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had a lot of expectations. So me expecting that I'll go out, I'll go play the whole day, and then nothing will happen. Things happen. I was beaten.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was mad. You know, when I was mad, I would go to my room and read a book. Seeing the person I am right now.
So your relationship with your parents at that season, how was it? Did you love them some more? Did you like
Of course I was like sasa unanichapia nini kila saa? Si mimi ni mkubwa, niko 13. But I feel like it was very on and off. Because then again my dad is not someone to keep grudges. Hata kuchapa, arudi usiku kwa mambo unaendeleaje. So I used to hate that part. Unanichapa alafu unakuja unanisalimia. So I used to lock myself, but I will read. I love knowing new things. Sasa nilikuwa mdogo, so I was learning about kwani ni nini hao watu wako 13 wanafanya, mimi sifanyi hivyo. See people are driving cars, let me learn. Don't learn. Don't learn when you're 13.
Okay.
Ni kubaya.
Okay. It's interesting, but you are an amazing young person. Truth be told, it has worked.
Yeah, it has worked.
I can attest.
Niko book club.
Uko book club bwana, msomi.
Na mimi ndo mdogo.
Wewe ndio mdogo kwa hiyo book club.
Imagine.
Book club iko na watu wako kwa 40.
Imagine.
Alafu unatokea hapo at 17.
Imagine.
Well done. Endelea kusoma mama. Hii kitabu umesoma?
Nimesoma.
Si sorry. Acha tusome barua moja na wewe leo.
Sorry.
Because I want us to go through a letter here, you and I. Of course, it's from a teenager. So I want you to bring a teenager's perspective even as you go through this letter.
Okay.
Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. This one is writing to both parents. Interestingly, there's those who are writing to their dads, those who are writing to their moms, then wale wanafanya collabo. Dear parents, shikeni. Okay, dear parents, I am not well, but I hope someday I will be. I am going through so much, and you do not make things easier or better for me. You make it worse. Let's pause there. This child, things are not working for her, and she feels the parents are not helping. Well, how are they supposed to know that things are feeling not okay? Because how are they supposed to know? Usponiambia?
I'll explain further, but I feel like personally there's a gap between Gen Zs and millennials. Mimi nitasema tu.
Okay.
There's a gap because how you guys were brought up and how we are supposed to be brought up is not the same. Na mna expect to fit kwa culture yenu. I'll explain and I'll kusoma.
Madam.
But it's true.
Sawa. Me kama millennial, I'm almost sipping water again. Okay, sawa. So she goes on and says, I had a very bad experience with my best friends in school, and they hurt me so badly, and it literally affected everything about me. I dread going back to school every term because I have to be around them, and they seem not to know the pain they caused me. It hurts so much. This has made my countenance to change, and I noticed I'm always moody. I just get irritated about anything and everything. I have always wanted to speak out what I'm going through, but whenever I am home, I feel you're the last people I should open up to. Talk to us, dear teenager.
No. That is such a sad child.
It's a sad child, right? But why? Because I'm just looking at it like, because the first paragraph, alisema, I am going through so much, but you guys make it even harder, or rather tougher. And so reality is, shuleni akona pressure mbaya. She is in pain because of what the friends did or said. And every time, because me as a parent, my responsibility is prepare and ensure that you're ready for school. Kama ni shopping nimefanya, kama ni vitabu whatever, kama ni fee na nikupeleke shule. I mean, kaa shuleni soma, pita mtihani kuja home. So how will I know that you're dealing with stuff if you don't tell me?
You see the gap I'm talking about? That's the millennial talking.
Okay. Well, yes.
Because that's not your work. Okay, it's your work as a parent, as the culture. Ni unisomeshe, niende shule hivyo hivyo. But sasa sahi, tuko generation, tuna work na nini. That won't work right now. If you don't ask me what's wrong with me, how are you expecting me to tell you? Because this child, I feel like every teenager has had their fair share with teenage friends. And if the parent is, you're not close to your parent, you look for people to listen to you. Everyone likes to be listened to.
Yeah.
Sasa yeye akienda kwa marafiki, alafu wakatae, inaanza kumu-affect. Because the only people who are listening to her are not even listening to her anymore. Because, hivyo.
Na sasa, why can't you just come to me and tell me, Mom, can we talk? Siko poa. Like, why can't you just come?
What if you don't understand?
I don't understand.
What if you just know the culture? We kazi yangu ni kwenda shule na kusoma. I feel like right now there is much more to school than kusoma.
Tell me about it.
There is a whole different life in school. You have to learn how to socialize, how to do your own thing, what you want. You have to overcome the influences. There is positive and negative influences in school. So it is up to you to choose the type of influence you want to follow. So it's just a lot. Ndio ufike kwa hiyo masomo, unakuanga inapiga vitu mingi sana kwa akili. And you people are not understanding. Juu yenyu ilikuwa msome, mchapwe, ujapita unachapwa, si ndio? And then you go back to your books. You didn't have this pressure, especially my school where I learned in St. George's. People are from different backgrounds. Wewe umetoka Kisumu, umetoka Westlands, wewe ni wa Karen, but wewe unataka kufuata huyo wa Karen. You see.
But anyway, the peer pressure bit was even in our days. We also dealt with it big time.
The only peer pressure.
We had enough peer pressure, girl.
Let me tell you the peer pressure my mom told me about.
Okay.
The peer pressure you guys had was mwalimu wa teacher ndo ako na textbooks. That's the peer pressure she told me she was going through. And then you have to befriend mtoto wa teacher. Ndio upewe textbook. Sasa hapo ndio ilikuwa akupendi usomi.
Tulikuwa na pressure more, but you know, in our times, let me introduce you to our times. In our times, in high school, you know, those days we didn't have phones, so we used to write letters. Kulikuwa na pressure hadi ya kupokea barua. Like kuna days zenye barua zinakuja shuleni. Like in our school it was Tuesdays and Saturdays. So the people from the post office come unapeana hapo. Mnaitwa, kuna mabarua mkujie. Watu wanaenda pale. Mimi sikuwa naenda. Juu mimi hakuna mtu akuniandikia barua. Why? Sikuwa na boyfriend.
Oh, ilikuwa ya boyfriend.
Yes, so when you go out for a school trip, please socialize with boys. Peana jina yako. Next time pia upate barua.
Sasa hiyo ndo influence naongelea.
Yeah, we also had pressures. Hiyo peke yake. Anyway, I hear you. So, this girl continues and says, you're always scolding me at any slight thing. You never have conversations. Actually, the only time you talk is when you're scolding me. I feel you always look for the slightest opportunity to make me cry. I don't know if this is how you release your own stress, by scolding me this much. I'm going through so much, which might be a reason for you to sense something is amiss, but no, all you do is scold me. Instead of correcting, you shout at me, and instead of advising, you judge me harshly. Your words always add salt to injury that my heart already has, and I just hate being at home. This child is, you know, I totally feel where she's coming from, that the girl wants to have a conversation with mom or dad. But anytime they are talking, why did you do this? Why didn't you do this? Hey. So it's like every day ni kelele. There's never been a place of, hi baby girl, how are you today?
But then you see, I don't think I'd blame the parent.
Tell me. Good. Finally, Fuchs to yes.
Or the child.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's anyone to blame. Because you people, we also have to understand mkona stress.
Sana. Mingi.
Economy ndo hiyo. Kila kitax ndo hiyo. See, I feel like it's also for us to understand. But then she's not in the position to understand. Shule ni mbaya. Home ni... anataka tu mtu kumsikiza.
Anataka tu, I just want to be heard.
Yeah.
And you know, there's something I've always said. You know, Waswahili usema, asiyefunzwa na mama, ufunzwa na ulimwengu. But I've come to, nimekuwa mhenga, nimerewrite hiyo methali, nimeleta remix. Asiyefunzwa na mzazi, hata sasa si mama, asiyefunzwa na mzazi, atafunzwa na internet.
Hata mimi nilirewrite.
Ulirewrite, ukaisema vipi?
Lakini nilisema, usipojifunza utafunzwa na ulimwengu. Na ukifunzwa na ulimwengu watakudanganya. Let me say it in English, it sounds better.
Okay, bring it on.
If you don't take time to learn about yourself and understand about yourself, the world will tell you who you are. And the problem is the world will be right to your eyes.
They'll give you a distorted version of yourself. So this baby girl here just needs to be listened to. She has so much, but she's not getting it at home.
Neither in school.
Neither in school, because her friends have kind of turned against her. So she's an island. No wonder she wrote this letter. For her, this was her space. Dear parent, here is my unspoken. The thought of long holidays scares me because I don't think my heart is ever ready for all this. I'm not at peace at home, neither am I at peace at school. You still don't allow me go out to meet my friends. That line, yeah, right. So I am crushed. I'm a crushed soul waiting for what fate has for me. I think I overthink. I tend to think so much ahead, and I have silent panic attacks. In that room, you ask me to sit and read. Okay. So there's someone who told me that when we go to those rooms, and then we tell you we are studying online, because which is true, some people do their remedial classes online.
Yeah.
We get in, we log in, and then we get to our own stuffs. Because we just want to prove a point to you. Umesema tusome, sawa. Nikae kwa room, sawa, I'll be in that room. And if someone comes to disturb, I'm like, usiingie huko, Rohannie anasoma. And then this child says, I'm in there, I'm not even studying, I'm just having panic attacks, I am depressed, I'm just going through so much. And here I am thinking, mtoto anasoma. Rohannie, you're a teenager and you have many friends who are in that bracket. Picture that same scenario. Like, I am thinking you're okay, and then I put you behind closed doors. And I know this whole place, why? Let me tell you why we don't want you people to go out there with your friends. It's so that we don't want you to make friends. By virtue that you are in school, of course, you're already making friends, right?
Yeah.
But now, when we are at home, one thing you people need to appreciate, and parents will second me on this. Okay. But when you get outside there, I know I am raising you well in here, but outside there, you are still transitioning and learning and growing. You're going to interact with different cultures, different people, and you know, school is different. Mko kwa confines za shule. Uko nje hakuna sheria. Sheria ni ukivunja sheria serikali ndio inakwambia, well, we are the law here, you know. So when we tell you don't go out, it's not that we don't want you to ever go out. I mean, you guys are gonna grow. You just finished high school. You're gonna go to college, to campus. You'll be out there. Kidogo, you're working, you're out there. You're living your life. So it's not that we'll close you forever. So when we say don't go out, see ati hatutaki mtoke forever, ati hatutaki make friends. Please, no, we don't. We love you. We are doing this just out of love.
That's what happened.
Do you understand? Do you feel
time.
me? So you expect us to leave you guys to just go?
The problem is you're assuming. The things you're hiding from us, we already know.
Oops. Like?
Si tuko shule, tuna mix. Kila mtu anatoka kwao. Kila mtu anakuja na story. So the things you think, I don't know, ati, I don't know this thing. My daughter doesn't listen to this music. Of course she does. I know. Everything you're trying to hide, I know. That's what tends to bring children unahepa home. And then everyone needs a bomb story when they open school.
I know that.
Everyone needs a story. Yeah. So when you go back to school and you're the only one without a story, you feel left out. You start feeling like, woye. So what will you do?
So we should be letting people go out once in a while?
No, once in a while. Si ile ya kila siku.
We will have a meeting with parents, discuss, and then we will...
I feel like it's very necessary.
It is
we
not.
Go out.
It is not.
I'm
such a strict parent.
We go out. Okay, going out is fine. Know who we're going out. Usikwe, neza toka nje, hapana. Know who we're going out with, know where we're going. If I need some extra cash, give me some extra cash.
What about if I allow you, fine, we agree and I allow you go out. But let's say you guys are going to hang out at the hub, Karen, right? Then I take you there. Of course, I'll drop you, but I'm within the mall.
No.
That's not okay?
There's a difference between possessive and protective.
Yo, young lady, please grow up and become a parent and tell us that some more.
That when you're becoming possessive.
So you expect me to drop you off and then go away?
Please.
Then if I must pick you, you let me know, then I can always come back.
Yes. Because now, kitu ingine mnasahau, this is my life.
Oh, really? You're living in my house?
But it's my life.
As long as you're in my house, it's your life, but in the confines of my house, it's my space. It's my rules. Yeah. So when you get to your space, live your life under your rules.
But I'm outside.
No.
Niko the hub.
You still my responsibility.
Niko the hub.
Wewe, ninajua dawa yako. Okay, let's continue this. She says this, I'll never forget on my 10th birthday when you scolded me and beat me up, calling me a burden to you two. Reason? Because I could not eat a certain food that you both know I am allergic to. It is funny how my school did not argue about the same allergy I have and ensured I get specialized diet. Do you know why some kids would rather be orphaned than have parents? It is because of such treatment that pushes them to think in such a manner. A child who has foster parents goes through such, yet me, that has biological, goes through the same, maybe even worse. Why would I be proud to say I have parents?
Wow. Wow.
We hapo kama mzazi ninajiita mkutano.
Ignorance.
But let me just ask, you know, sometimes, and I'm talking, of course, I'm here representing parents because you've come so strong, Team Gen Z. But I'm just looking at this scenario, and some of these things we don't know. You get, like, we might not be aware of the damage we are causing. Of course, because we don't have these conversations, and you feel I am not creating the atmosphere for these conversations to happen. But sometimes parents are not even so aware that that's the damage they are causing. So I want you to speak to a parent. Please help us. How are we supposed to harness this from a young person to a parent? Please talk to us, Rohannie. Help us.
You remember the gap I was talking about? This is where it's coming
okay,
in.
Please.
So I feel like as a parent, having a teenager, it's a lot of work. It's quite a lot of work. But then the parenting skills you guys will use on will not work on us 90% of the times because you follow the system, but now we're mixed. Most of the time when new people are going to school, mlikuwa village moja ishule, so mlikuwa mnajuana, unajua kwao hivyo. But now if for example I was in a boarding school, I was in Westlands, I had people from all over Kenya. So everyone is coming with a version. In life everyone walks with their reality. Kitu yenye wewe umepitia lakini nikisikia no pia mimi nakuwa enticed into it. So I'd feel like notice the small things, don't take them for granted. When I come home, you know, I just throw my bag, I go to the bedroom, be concerned. The concern really helps. Unaanza kujua at least mama anajali, at least dad anajali. Because you'll come and ask, I won't tell you everything, but I'll hint you, my day is not going well. This and this is happening. But I won't tell you, best friend yangu amenikasirikia hivyo hivyo. But at least you knowing that something is, it's a start. Ndo mwanze kubuild your friendship. Whatever worked for you will not work for us. That one I'll plainly tell you.
Okay. So you said we need to look out for hints. Yeah. Anything, even kidogo hivi.
Kuna hints mingi sana. So hata mi urusha hints. Nikichoka.
Now ukirusha hiyo hint, alafu mom or dad notice, you're like, Fuchs, at least kumbe wanani notice, kumbe niko.
At least.
So we need to just look out for such.
Look out for hints.
Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
How would you tell a parent, because we want to be your friends. Oh God, we really do. We know we are your mothers and your fathers, but we really want to be your friends. Is there a way you can help us in that?
In being our friends?
Yes. What can we do to win you people over if we wanted to?
Be there.
Our presence is everything.
Be there. Be concerned. Ask us about our days. Ask us, shule imekwaje? Be there. I will just say that. Just be there, be attentive. Take us out. Unajua nimewatetea.
Yeah, hapo sana. Kuna watu wapelekwangwi.
Najua.
Alafu umesema wanakosa content mkifungua shule.
Sasa wewe unaenda unadanganya story.
Yeah, itabidi umefake because unataka kuwa relevant.
And listen. Everyone likes to be listened to.
True.
Sasa ukikosa mama kose kunisikiza, dada nisikizi, bestia nisikizi, nitaenda kutafuta boyfriend. Haraka.
Na atakusikiza.
Atanisikiza.
Na utaingia box.
Si amenisikiza.
That's all you wanted.
That's all I wanted. You see? Just listen.
Okay. Yes, ma, I hear you. We have heard. So her last paragraph says, I feel all alone and I'm not doing well. A friend of mine in school advised I go see her mother, who is a therapist, and get help. But how do I get out of the house? How do I even tell you that I want to go out for my own sanity? See, I'm not doing well. I wish I shouted this in your ears. I really need help, and I wish you are the ones to help me. You know, this child, one thing I'm picking from this last paragraph is that this child has been having issues, and of course she feels the parents have not supported her. Now she has started thinking of ways to help herself. It's like it's me against the world, so I have to sort me. And a child going for therapy, thinking, even considering therapy, that's a whole big decision for a young person to think, I need therapy. it's me, the parent, who should look and say, my daughter is not doing well. I think I need to seek a professional to help her out. But mtoto anajimekia decisions. And you know, umesema kweli, if you don't, I'm not saying therapists are bad, we have amazing therapists, I am one of them, but sometimes we can find ourselves, case study of a young man that I know that had been expelled from school because he was homosexual. And the parents decided at afanyiwe therapy, akapelekwa kwa counselor. And so I come to know about this story when this boy is defiant, he doesn't want to go for counseling. So when I was introduced to him, we start having conversations, and he tells me, if my parents want to help me, wasinipeleke kwa huyo counselor. And I'm like, but they are trying. He's like, what you don't know is that man they have taken me to is gay. So if they want to help me, not that man. So sometimes, and imagine now when mtoto anajimekia decisions ya kutafuta help, yet it's supposed to be the parent. Rohannie, as we almost finishing, I want you to talk to a young person, a fellow teenager, and tell them, just in line with what this girl has written, she has identity issues, she is depressed, she is stressed out, she feels everything is falling apart, and her support system, wazazi hawayuko. Picture such a kind of person and just speak to her.
First of all, seek God. Really seek God. God really comes in ways we don't even understand, and beyond our understanding. And then another thing, you have to understand that life is a journey. And I'd say in a case of, for example, when you're boarding a matatu, when you're boarding a bus, you board a lot of people at once. But in the journey, kuna wenye watashuka mbele yako. So those people who are light in front of you, most of them, they look around, we're not here yet. So they take a matatu behind you. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this is life. It is your journey. There are choices you make that are going to affect you. But you have to understand that there are no wrong choices. Every wrong choice that you make is who you are right now. Because I read somewhere that said, if you were to go back and look at and erase all the wrong choices you made, you could not be here. You could not even be. You could have erased yourself. So these wrong choices you're making, they're okay. They're going to lead you in directions that you needed to make those wrong decisions to know. And God loves us, and He cares for us. And seek influential friends. What do I mean by influential friends? I mean friends who you have the same thinking capacity as. Like as when I cut off all my high school friends. They're not where I want them. And I know someone will be looking at me, oh, she already figured life out. I have no it. I am trying my best, but to go where I want to spiritually, emotionally, physically, I cannot go back with those people. And seek people in your family who will help you. Because, you know, let me talk about something very random. But the generational curses. I read somewhere, and that's what I needed to say. You cannot break generational curses if you're still seeking validation from the generation that is cursed.
Say that again. Ongeza volume. Ongeza volume. You
cannot break generational curses if you're still seeking validation from the generation that is cursed. Your choices are going to make the difference. You have to believe in yourself. You have to love yourself. And I'm not touched much on love because I'm also working on it. I can't give you what I don't have. So that, that's what I would tell you.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I'm sure some young person has been challenged. Hopefully. It's very important. It's very important. Wow. Thank you so much. We want to bring this to a wrap, but you have some shout outs?
I did have shout outs.
Bring it on.
So I have this one friend, very good friend of mine. It's his birthday.
I
want to shout out to Morgan. Happy birthday. You're very loved by us. And my cousin, George, he supported me. I panicked a lot. So he has been with me for the longest time, and I love him so much.
Would you be shout out to wazazi?
Oh, wazazi. Habari.
Really now. Thank you.
Hi, parents.
They feel you. They feel you. They feel you.
Hopefully.
But thank you. Thank you so much for coming on board.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you came. Thank you for standing up for your generation and helping us understand you guys some more.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we want this thing to work. And it's gonna work.
It
so
will.
Thank you. Thank you for finding time and just being on set.
You're welcome.
Man, thank you so much. Let's keep doing this.
Yeah.
Let's keep raising this generation, you people,
We will.
and keep being amazing too.
Thank you.
Sawa sawa. Thank you very much everyone for joining us today. Leo nimepewa ma challenges kimotomoto. Mbona nimesip maji mara kadhaa nenda kuimaliza tu sahi, but really that was amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and for being part of this show. This journey continues. This is just an episode and more episodes are ahead and some are behind. So be part of this conversation. Let's journey together. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Let's make parenting work and let's make these amazing generations. That is Gen Z, there's Gen Alpha, and there's Gen Beta coming in from this year. I mean, we have a responsibility. If we get it right, if Gen Z get it right, Gen Alpha will get it right, and Gen Beta will get it right. So let's just do this together. So till next time, I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. I've been your host, Nashami Wangara. From us to you, peace. God bless you. Shalom.